A 90s cassette player was a portable audio device designed for playing music stored on compact cassette tapes. These devices were a popular means of listening to music during the 1990s, before the widespread adoption of digital formats like CDs and MP3s. Some key features and characteristics of a typical 90s cassette players. Cassette players were often small and portable design, often with a sleek and streamlined appearance. Some models were pocket-sized, making them easy to carry around. They were commonly used with lightweight headphones for personal listening, typically constructed with plastic materials, making them lightweight and durable for on-the-go use. Basic controls included play, stop, rewind, fast forward, and pause buttons. These devices typically had basic controls for playing, pausing, stopping, rewinding, and fast forwarding the tape. Users had to manually adjust the position of the tape to reach a specific track. Many cassette players had a built-in volume control and sometimes tone or equalizer settings. Advanced cassette players had an auto-reverse feature, allowing the device to automatically switch and play the other side of the cassette, allowing the tape to play the other set of tracks without manually flipping the cassette. Unlike digital players, cassette players used analog technology. The audio was recorded onto magnetic tape, and a cassette deck would read the tape to produce sound. Cassette players typically operated on batteries, commonly using AA or AAA cells. Some models had an option for an external power adapter, or could be plugged into an electrical outlet using an AC cable. Simple LED displays showing basic information such as track number and battery status. Some more advanced models had digital displays that provided additional information. Some models had a small LCD display to show basic information such as track number and battery status. Most cassette players had a volume control knob or buttons to adjust the sound level according to the user's preference. Cassette players usually featured built-in speakers. Some models had a headphone jack for personal listening, audio playback without speakers. Some cassette players also included an AM/FM radio tuner, providing users with additional entertainment options. Some cassette players had a built-in microphone for recording audio, allowing users to create their own cassette tapes. The Walkman was a popular brand of portable cassette players introduced by Sony in the late 1970s, and it became an iconic device in the 80s and 90s. While the original Walkman set the standard, subsequent models improved on design and functionality. Here's a description of a typical Walkman cassette player. 1. Compact and portable design. The Walkman was known for its compact and lightweight design, making it easy for users to carry their music with them wherever they went. It was often small enough to fit in a pocket or clip onto a belt. 2. Cassette compartment. The front of the Walkman featured a flip-up lid or sliding door that revealed the cassette compartment. Users could insert their cassette tapes into this compartment for playback. 3. Play, pause, stop, rewind, and fast-forward controls. Like other cassette players, the Walkman had basic playback controls for functions such as play, pause, stop, rewind, and fast-forward. Users could manually navigate through the tracks on the cassette. 4. Headphone jack. The Walkman was typically equipped with a headphone jack to allow users to connect their headphones for private listening. 5. Volume control. A volume control knob or buttons were provided for adjusting the audio output level according to the user's preference. 6. Belt clip or attachment. Many Walkman models had a built-in belt clip or attachment mechanism, allowing users to clip the device onto their belts or clothing for hands-free portability. 7. Battery compartment. The Walkman required batteries for power, commonly using AA or AAA batteries. The battery compartment was usually located on the back or side of the device. 8. Tape counter. Some models included a tape counter, a digital display indicating the approximate position within the cassette, which could be useful for locating specific tracks. 9. Auto reverse feature. Advanced Walkman models had an auto reverse feature, enabling the cassette to automatically flip and play the other side without the need for manual intervention. 10. FM/AM radio, optional. Some Walkman models included a built-in FM/AM radio tuner, expanding the device's functionality beyond cassette playback. The Walkman revolutionized personal audio and played a significant role in popularizing the concept of portable music. It became a cultural icon and a symbol of the shift towards personalized, on-the-go entertainment. While the original Walkman primarily played cassette tapes, subsequent iterations adapted to newer formats, including CDs and digital media. During the 1990s, cassette players were a common choice for portable music playback, before the rise of CD players and, eventually, digital music formats. They played a significant role in the personal audio experience of that era. Sony, Panasonic, Aiwa, Philips, and National were among the popular brands manufacturing cassette players during the 90s. Cassette players were an iconic part of the 90s music experience, and many people have nostalgic memories associated with these devices. They eventually became obsolete as digital audio formats gained popularity, but they remain a symbol of a bygone era in the history of portable music.